I think for me, like, covering Star Wars has been very difficult over
Yeah.
the past couple of years, and I think that coming out of Mando season 2, like, it's just been not a good time. Um, and it's like, for me, like, so I had a cool thing we did on my stream earlier where I reacted to the Ahsoka trailer, which I think is fantastic with Anakin, and I think it's like one of the best trailers they've ever made, right? It's like it
Yeah.
hits, makes me feel something. And so then we went back and we watched all the trailers. We watched the original Star Wars trailer. We watched all the really great ones like TLJ's, Chewie We're Home, I've Been Every Voice Inside Your Head, like all these different trailers,
Yeah.
right? And the thing that was cool about it was kind of remembering back to those times and like what those trailers did to me as a fan at the time, what the discourse was, and like especially because I think say what you will about the sequels and they're not good. Man, those trailers and promotion like just kind of
Oh my God.
it's almost like they were able to distill down like almost what the movies should have been
Yeah.
and like put them out on in trailers and man it made me feel like it reminded me of why I love Star Wars. It like gave me those feels and like I was taken back to some of these incredible moments.
Me too.
Like, do you remember that D23 trailer for Rise where like the first half of it is like a fan cam of the prequels and the OT? It was beautiful, man. Like the way it was melded together and
No, I remember that one.
bro,
The
it was
the one that sticks out to me the most is the Last Jedi trailer. I remember I was staying up all day, like I was just waiting on my computer, and it was like football or something it was going to air during one
yeah,
of
it
the
was on the
football
Monday
games.
Night Football game. I remember. Yep.
Yeah, and I remember, and this was like the very early beginning of the channel. I think it was the first year, and and then it came out, and it was like that beautiful that harp music or whatever, like, and it was just
Mhm.
Kylo standing with his back to the camera, and then it was Snoke's voice over it, and it was just like chills. I was so
Mhm.
excited. I was so invested and so into it. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be freaking insane. And then we got the movie, and we're like,
Well,
wow.
the first because like we literally just watched it today, but that first trailer where it opens with a big pan over Jakku and you see the crashed Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
And at the time we have no idea. We're like, oh shit, that's Luke. Like he's, flying past this
Oh
thing or
my gosh,
whatever,
could you imagine?
you know? And then there's the lines where Luke is like, the force is strong in my family, right? And he's talking about like my father has it.
Yeah, I
My
have it.
mother, yeah, my
You have
sister
it.
has it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're just like, "Bro," like and back then it just hit different and the feelings were so different, but we really haven't had that, and I said even then in the stream earlier, like, "Dude, The Last Jedi really did break things," and, I unbelievably, episode 9 actually made them worse, and then we seemed like we had something with Mando, and then you get a year of what I consider to be pretty bad Star Wars content that really
The worst,
yeah,
I
it's
think.
really shaken me as a fan. And so for me, like I'm looking for Ahsoka to make me believe that Star Wars can still be that thing. So
Yeah.
I have a lot riding on this too, brother. Like I'm because this could be it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if it's really bad, I could see myself really just not covering Star Wars, and that would be so sad. That would be heartbreaking. So yeah, I got a horse in this race or a dog in
Yeah.
this fight, whatever however you
Yeah.
want to say it.